You join me at Stanwick Lakes, where today we're doing something a little bit different to what we normally do. The boys are netting one of their lakes and we're here to film the whole process. So come with me, we're going to have a chat with Brad, fishery owner, to see exactly what they're up to and why they're doing it.
Well, you'd normally associate with winter time being a lot quieter on the banks, but it's when we do most of our work. Obviously with the quieter banks, it means we can get all of our maintenance done, check on the fish and bits and pieces, lots of cutting, lots of rebuilding of swims. And today, it's a cold February day, we're in the middle of Feb now, and we are going to be netting Swan Lake, which is what we would say is our sort of runs water on the complex. We're not netting it for the carp, but I'm sure some carp will appear. Basically what we're trying to do is reduce the biomass today. So any silvers, any bream, bits and pieces like that, we're going to remove and move into some of our coarse lakes across the complex, and just give them carp a bit more space to hopefully feed and grow a lot more. So the lads are behind me now, sort of just about to start unloading the net, get it into the boat, then we're going to ship it out and hopefully we can have a net full. We've just done our first sweep through and a few things have become evident now. The water level, we're sort of in our winter levels at the minute, and the net that we're using today isn't quite deep enough. Normally when you run the net out, start dragging it back, you see all the silt sort of puffing up and loads of fizzing, and we're not seeing that. So the lead line obviously isn't quite on the bottom, which isn't ideal sort of for netting, but we've achieved what we've sort of wanted to do already, move a few bream. I'm sure we'll do another couple of sweeps and get a few more hopefully. On the silverfish front it's a bit poor, but with today and age and all the predation that's about, the cormorants are an absolute nightmare in the winter. But yeah, so far so good. Obviously no carp in that net, but they tend to be a little bit more wiser. And from what I've seen recently, that a lot of them are grouped up down the other end. But I'm sure we will catch a few throughout the course of today. But for now, we've got this massive mess to deal with, de-sticking everything because it tangles the net up. And so yeah, we'll get that all cleaned up, sorted again, load the boat up again and go and net in a different area. So as you can see, this is a prime example of why location is definitely key in the winter. First sweep, no carp at all. Second sweep, we've got a fair few. A fair few indeed. And some nice ones as well. So yeah, we'll sort through these. Looks like we've got some pike as well, some bream again. We'll sort through these, show you a few of them, and get the carp and pike back on their way. But it's great to see, there's loads of nice ones in there. Got a right mixture in here. We've got some plainer ones, we've got some scaly ones, we've got some commons. These are some of our newer ones as well, these lovely scalies. Got a very bright future ahead of them. Lovely carp. There you go, little pike. He can stay in here. Look at the colour of that common. He's like up front heavy. More of a slate grey coloured one, that one. Oh, he's a better one. Nice carp. And one more for good measure. Three bream and 2 tench and a couple of roach. Well, there we go. I'm absolutely soaked to the skin, as are the other lads as well. But we've run the net through 3 times and the situation weren't ideal with sort of the depth of the net. We needed one a bit deeper, to be honest, but just improvised with what we had. We've moved, or we're gonna move, just over 100 pound in bream, which are gonna eat a lot of food. So it reduces that biomass a little bit for them carp, give them a bit more free food, and hopefully it will make them grow a lot bigger. We do this sort of every year or two, just to keep that biomass at a low. And obviously we did net a few carp today, and they're all in epic condition, which is good to see. So yeah, all that needs to be done now is get these bream off to their new home. We're going to put some into Coot, one of our tension bream lakes, I guess you'd say, and then we're going to put some into our car park, which is just a general coarse fishing lake. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed something a little bit different, something that we get up to sort of in the winter time down here at the lakes, just trying to keep it as enjoyable carp fishing for yourselves. So I'm going to get these fish shipped over and go and have a coffee, I think.